It's me, SPILLIN 79. A bunch of PS1 games. I can just walk in and out of thrift store. Hello gamers, it's me, SPILLIN 79. It's my show. Glad to be back, man. Hello gamers, it's me, SPILLIN 79. This is my show. Glad to be back to do another video. In this video, I wanted to give an update about the channel. Also talk about the direction of the channel and then some of the decisions I've made. I haven't had a chance to just really sit down and just talk about that. I'm always more centralized towards getting a certain subject out and not just freeballing it like I used to do. And really what I mostly wanted to talk about, if you notice, most likely I'm going to title this video Cancellation or Canceled. The reason why I'm titling it that is because I canceled my pre-order for the PS4, the white bundled Destiny that's coming out September 9th. Over the last few weeks or so, even leading back to last month, kind of in July, I started making the decision that I didn't want the PS4. I was impressed with the graphics and stuff like that, but I wasn't impressed with the software lineup. I mean, because most of the stuff is third party. I mean, when we start looking at the exclusives, there's really not that many. As far as like hardcore or hard copies, there's not a lot of them. And so for me, that was a letdown because I started looking at all the titles that I was interested in. They're all first party or they're all third party. And realistically, I can still get them on the PS3. Graphically, are they still the same? No. I mean, PS4 graphics are phenomenal. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and try to downplay that. But on a bigger scale, I started looking at all the transitions that I'm going through right now. I'm in the midst of making a decision whether or not we're going to stay in the same house for another year or we're going to move. So I got to get ready for that because that's coming up. Another gaming convention is coming up, so I got to get ready for that. So my thing was, I was going to sit here and put in $500 basically for this device that's going to sit on my shelf, and I don't really have that many games to go with it, and there's not that many. I can buy all the titles, but like I was saying, most of those titles are third party. And then when I start to look back, because my heart is really in retro, so if I go back and look at retro stuff, there's tons and tons and thousands upon thousands of games that I haven't even played. So my heart is bigger on the retro side more than rather trying to keep up with the current gen side. So that is actually, I did that a while back, and I took the store credit and the retro dual portable that I had. I used the store credit towards that. Then I also picked up several games along with that as well. And so that's what I decided to do with the money I had already put towards the PS4 thus far. Now, am I saying that the PS4 is just out of my future desire to have? No. Most likely in 2015, I'll probably get it, or mid 2015. It just depends on how 2015 looks. But right now, 2014, honestly, after watching all these people's videos that have a PS4, they jokingly call this the thirsty period because they're thirsty for more games and there's nothing out there to offer. So that's just one aspect of things that's going on with my mind, or in my mind. Now, as far as the direction of the channel, I'm really, really impressed with all the topics that's been coming up lately and all the responses. I'm just trying to get to a point. I like the direction of where my channel is going because it's elevating, it's going in a different direction than it was a year ago. So when I look at where I'm at now, I'm almost close to 600 subscribers. In comparison to last year, I was under 200 subscribers. So I'm liking where the direction of the channel is going. It's just like, it seems as though I'm hitting a wall and I'm trying to break through to the next level and trying to do more. And, you know, just, these are just my thoughts. So just take them for whatever. I am impressed with all the topics that I've been coming up with, and we just been engaging. And the main reason why I've been doing this, because I was talking to my good buddy Ganix 41, and I've also been talking to my boy Megatron. The gaming community as a whole, as far as the people that are around me, I feel like we're going in a different direction, and I say in a good direction, because we have the power, we have the control. Whatever we want to do as far as the gaming industry, just like with the Xbox One, the DRM, BS, and all that went along, they were going to keep you from being able to share your games out, and they realized by the power of those people that's still behind it, even though I'm not really big with the Xbox One until it shows me something that's impressive, because of all the things that I've heard about it, I'm not that impressed by it right now. I'm more impressed with the PS4. But anyway, the point I just wanted to make is that we have a voice, we have the power, and if you want things to change as far as like the spike in the prices on the retro games, then you got to form a community of doing trade-offs, trading games with each other. Or if you got a whole bunch of games, selling them at a reduced price, if you're just trying to get rid of the games and you're not necessarily looking for a profit or anything, then you need to go about it the right way. You know, do what you feel, but don't sit here and complain about, oh, the prices is too high, you know, because I've done it. I'm guilty of it myself. But at the same time, I've also searched through numerous portals trying to find the right place to get the game. So we have to create our own haven, our own community. And I know that all the people that respond to my videos, I mean, I might get a few different people here and there that may be randoms that just come in because it just happened to see my video through the news feed or subscription feed or something. But the regular people that come through, they already know what I'm talking about. So you just got to be active with these things. What I'm doing right now, like I said, out of the games I just picked up, I will say that I picked up Watch Dogs for the PS3. I'm currently playing through that, and it's a somewhat okay game. You know, like I said, it looked better on the PS4 than it did on the PS3, but I learned to wave around that. And honestly, it's not what I expected. I think when the conception or the idea of it came forth at first, it made me think that it was going to be this type of game. I guess in my mind, I thought he was going to have the whole world in his hand, in the palm of his hand. And when I saw him stopping traffic and stopping cars, and what you're able to do and stuff like that, not, well, stop traffic or whatever, or change the signal. I don't know. I guess it was just more of a mind control thing. I guess when I first saw it, I thought that's what it was going to be about, but it turned out to be something else. Another thing about the game, it tells the premises of the game or the point of the game early on, and it seems like you don't get to that point fast enough. Like whatever, you know, the major part of the game, you don't get to that fast enough. You got to go through even more stuff and stuff like that. And I mean, there's little technical things that you have to go through in order to unlock doors and all that other stuff. And I don't want to give away the game too much because I know there's tons and tons of people who still haven't played the game. But I mean, above all, it's an enjoyable game. I've had fun with it. I'm not done with it. I'm gonna try to stay focused in on it as long as I can and see how much fun I really have. But yeah, those are really just the main things that I wanted to talk about. The games that I've picked up, or a game that I'm currently playing. I'm still playing through Scarface. Still playing through the Warriors because, like I said in my last video about time that I actually spend on video games, because of that, with my life, the channel, and really working hard on this, because I really have made this one of my sole things besides working, besides my family and my son, my wife and kid and stuff like that or whatnot. I make this one of my priorities, so I try to pour everything I can into it. So I'm always looking to expand and grow and do different things and take this thing. Other than that, tell me what you think about the cancellation of my PS4, the direction of the channel, any little nuggets that you can drop in as far as guidance or help and stuff like that. What are your thoughts about Watch Dogs? If you played it, thought about playing it, thought about buying it, renting it, or whatever, whatnot. Other than that, I just wanted to talk about some of the things that's currently going on with me, give you guys a heads up. Other than that, I'm LifeSpill79, and I'm out.